welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my grandma.
Hello.
And we're going to be making a birthday cake for my grandpa, but he doesn't know, so we have to be quiet. So yeah, let's get started and we will put all the directions and how to make it in the video.
6 eggs.
So the egg whites.
Yeah, the egg whites go in one bowl.
Go in one bowl. And then the yolk in another bowl.
Yep. And then we put a cup of sugar in with the egg whites. This is half a cup. We start with a half a cup. And then we whip it until it's light yellow color. Light and frothy. I do have a mixer, but I prefer using the whisk because it gets air in a good way. It has a lot of air comes in when you use a real whisk. Yeah, like that.
So then
Okay.
a cup.
Half a cup.
Half a cup of sugar.
Another half a cup. And now we whip again. You want to whip it?
Sure.
Whip it good. There we go. That's it. Okay, now we're going to put in a tablespoon of lemon juice. Cold lemon juice. And if you don't have lemon juice, a tablespoon of ice water is good too. And just pull the pits back so they don't... Okay, good. And now keep whipping. Want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll do it closer.
see how it's getting nice and thick and creamy?
Yeah.
And it's starting to melt the sugar. Oh, and one thing too is a little bit of lemon rind. So what I do is I just use the fine grate on one side. Sometimes you call it Zest. See how it takes a bit of the peel? And then you put tiny little wisps of peel into the cake. Okay. See? And my mother always used to go to the edge of the counter and go. There we go. And then of course you whisk that in. And then you let that rest. Then we whisk the egg whites. Bowl of the other side, the other half of the eggs. This is how you hold a whisk. The hand is open, you let it rest in the crook of your hand like that. It's kind of like you're about to draw. See how I'm about, look how like I'm about to draw? Like holding a pen. But instead you hold a whisk. So that keeps the wrist nice and loose. So watch. And then it just flops around with your hand. See how it's already starting to turn frothy and white? Good. That's a trick. Great. And then once that's completely white and stiff, then we'll show you the next step. It's getting nice and bubbly. I want to show how bubbly? Look. Cool, eh? Not quite ready yet. It's still a little bit too goopy. So now I'm going to do a little bit more. Yeah, look.
So it's kind of like foam.
It's like foam, exactly. Now see how it's not looping off anymore? It's stiff. So we're going to keep that aside. And now I'm going to pull my flour out. And add it to the egg yolk. Half a cup first. We're going to do half a cup at a time. And we're going to put it in through a sieve so that it stays like, you know, no lumps. Nice and fine through the sieve. So we have 1 cup sugar in with the egg yolks, a tablespoon of lemon, some grated rind, and now we've got 1/2 cup of flour added to it. Look, see how it's smoothly, when you fold in, you pull it under and you pull it over like that. So it's like, oh look, it looks cool. Under and over, under and over. Now I'm going to add the next cup, 1/2 cup. Our dog is excited in the background. That's the huffing and puffing noise. We should explain that. The dog wants to help us with the cake. Okay. See how it's so beautiful, nice and soft? Now we fold that last bit in. Like a ribbon.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I love this part. Well, you haven't seen anything yet. When we add the egg white, that'll be really cool. Cake is almost done. It's close. That's it. It's getting a bit thick. Don't worry about it. Turn the bowl around halfway. That's it. Yeah. See, then you get it from the other angle. Now we're going to add the egg white.
Okay.
So it's been sitting a while, so I have to refluff it a bit. So it got a bit liquidy on the bottom. So now I'm going to give it a quick whisk. See, make it smooth again. So we're adding the yellow egg yolk mixture to the egg white. Now the next step, we want to get all that flour in because we don't want to miss. There we go. Okay. Now this is where at first it looks lumpy, but then starts getting the egg white mixed in with it. This is where you don't want to use a mixer. You do not want to use an electric mixer because folding in, it's kind of like gently folding, like massaging the cake dough. See, you just pull it. Now it's getting full of bubbles. Ooh, look, see? Want to fold?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go crisscross around, under and over.
Okay.
Okay, that's getting almost done. Watch, a little bit more. Turn, yeah, exactly. Turn around from another angle. Go right underneath the whole thing in the middle, from underneath. Go right through the middle of the bottom. Yes. Okay. I think it's ready. We don't want to overdo it.
Okay.
Now we're going to outline the cake pan on parchment paper. And the reason, we normally use a spring pan, but because we somehow misplaced our spring pan, we're going to use parchment paper on the bottom of the cake pan. So now I'm cutting out the parchment paper where I do the circle. And I'm cutting inside the line a bit because the outside is bigger than the bottom. There we go. Put that there. Look at that. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. A little greedy piece of paper towel. Okay, good. Ready to rock and roll. Now we get our same spatula with the other cake dough on it and we pour that into the cake pan. You don't want to over mix it. See how there's still a few bubbly pieces and yep. Okay, here we go. Put it all in. Gosh, I hope it works because I'm used to the spring form. I spread it around now evenly throughout the bottom. Yeah. And I go from the, I purposely go to the edges more because then it doesn't have like a big bump in the middle. Now we put it in the oven. And we tell everybody don't open the oven until it's ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and now we gotta look how long. 1 hour.
Okay.
Set 6000, 60 minutes, and start.
And this is the best part of baking. Mmm. It tastes like flour and lemon. And I taste the sponginess of it. Like all the bubbles in it, and it tastes so good.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
Ooh,
looks good.
It looks good.
Okay, so now I'm not going to open it yet. I'm going to turn it upside down. There. So the one this, so it can just hang and not fall down.
Okay, so my grandma cooked the cakes in half, and what's on this half?
The bottom with the cut up strawberries.
So we covered it so that it doesn't get dried out.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna make some whipping cream.
Yeah. And that's the top half with Nutella. Mmm. And these edges have to stay damp, so moist. Yeah. Okay.
And then we have chocolate covered strawberries. But first we're gonna make the whipping cream.
Yep. And that's why we're keeping the cake a little bit moist while we prepare the whipping cream. Good.
Okay, so inside this bowl is whipping cream from this carton, and we are going to mix it with an electric mixer. Okay, so we mixed up the whipping cream a little bit, and we added 1 tablespoon, not 1 tablespoon, a cupful of vanilla and a 1/4 cup of sugar.
There we go.
And then mix it up.
Okay, take it away, Alexia. And there's the dog in the background, all curious. Uh-oh, he's licking the tea towels.
Okay, so now it's all mixed up, and you want to mix it until it's thick and fluffy, like that. And if you don't watch it, you can turn it into butter, which is really cool.
So this is my whipping cream bag broke, so I'm using a milk bag, and I just put the tip into the corner of the milk bag. So I'll pour that on there. Yep, that's good. Ooh,
That Nutella looks so good.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I saved this whipping cream for final decoration. And I'm putting this in the fridge, our crowded fridge here, to stay cold and stiff for when we decorate. Now this is all going on top of the cake. I hope we have enough. I think I put too much in the middle. However, we'll make it work. My favorite silver knife from when I was growing up. I'm going to use this smaller knife to put whipping cream on the edge. Watch, so we go like this. We scoop it down and up. Just to like line it a bit to cover it up.
Grandpa doesn't know that there's gonna be Nutella inside, so I think he's gonna be surprised when he tastes it.
And he loves Nutella.
Yeah. Alright, so the icing is all done. And now for the decorating. So for decoration, we have some chocolate covered strawberries, and we have these assortments of dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
4 big strawberries. This one, that one, and that one. And then we put smaller strawberries in the middle of them. So we're going to put icing in the middle of each strawberry, and then the chocolates are going to go on the icing? Okay. We have 12 spots to put the chocolates in, so I picked 3 different kinds, and I'm going to put 4 of each kind on, and I'm going to make a pattern. So I'm going to do this chocolate, this chocolate, this chocolate, and so on.
Okay.
So let's start here.
Yeah, rock on. You can press it down a little bit harder so it kind of, yeah. Okay.
All the chocolates are done. Looks so good.
And now we got to plan how to organize the middle.
Yes.
Somehow with these candles in mind.
Yeah.
64.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we figured out now. We're going to put the numbers here and draw an RB on there, which is his initials. No more strawberries, just a letter R and a B. And my mother taught me, when you're figuring out a design, you use a toothpick. So I'm going to draw an R, B in here. So then I just follow my letters when I put the whipped cream on. Okay.
Alright, here's the finished product. This is gonna taste so good with the Nutella inside of it.
I'm 64! I will. Still feed me.